get this going, shall we, gentlemen and ladies? Okay, pulling this up now. Oh boy. Oh boy, I selected the wrong account. Come on. Here we are. Let's play. I think I pressed done with this. Okay. Come on. Come on. Back into the fray. Okay. Let's begin. Day 13. Here we go. As a reminder, this place, every single thing has a branching path. So, let's see. To the hallway first, as per our usual. Ooh, an observatory right off the bat would be nice, but we're going to go for the storeroom instead. Any food in here today? No food? Okay. Pantry or parlor? Okay. So these two are false. So that means this box and the white box are empty, and this is the one I need to use. Was there anything else in this room? Sometimes there's an extra thing, but not today, it looks like. Ah, sad day. Bacon and eggs. Okay. Apparently, we have to do very specific rooms. So, corridor. I'll do a corridor. I need the west rooms, apparently. West rooms. Okay. Done these two. Whoa. How does... Huh? Oh. What? Don't tell me. Darn it. That was my fault. Is it possible? We'll check. Yep, I messed up. I messed up. Soft music. Nom. We need West Corridor stuff. I'll do a parlor. Anything else? Okay, all 3 statements are false. That is false. 2 statements are false. That is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So this one's incorrect. That one has to be correct. So that means it's in the true one that says the truth. Okay. Yes, that's what I needed. Right here is what I needed. If memory serves correct, this one's going to be locked. It's not. Give me 1 second. Oh, I just realized my thing was off. For a moment there. I think we'll just do this one for now. Is there a closet? think we'll do this one. Ivory dice. To change rooms. Huh. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. East Wing stuff. Give me the East Wing stuff. Boom. Give me something good, please. Ooh, those are good. Okay. Do a nook, because that doesn't use it. Those. Now it drafts the library. Take this. Time to see what we got here. Oh dear. Merchant Lord. That's interesting. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to join us to abandon our past. Interesting. It was the fourth king who split this vast domain in 3 equal squares, 3 realms for his children. For his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and the mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and the heart spring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of the Arch Ares. Save that. Okay. Put upon him the realm of the Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, and a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his male child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, a land steeped in tradition. Man. Some things were just blotted out. Half forgot I was here somehow. Oh, hey, Arya! As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their land and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition, and the third era was defined by probably prosperity. Commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bonds and laying foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. We had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history could be found, it would likely be found within the Barrens, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste of, if you will, for the bureaucrats of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play. Perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margot Redguard. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. Was a king who often seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Desolates was renowned as the king of blank. No one, when he made the decision to move, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be becoming of his common folk. This is so difficult. Why is half of this? The voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fjern. Era of ruin. Oof. After the passing of the king, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the Prince Leon of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was boistered by a number of supporters due to the fact that little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiment were hastily called from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets and stained in red. Oh boy. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their case. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, the victory did not come easily. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. Oh. However, in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted up in honor of the fallen Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Today the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Eris, Arch Ares, and Erasia once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, and a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers, and our children. Interesting. Very interesting. Floppy disk. Floppy disk. Bridget, please check if any books matching these tiles are available to purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herring of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. By no helper, I suspect either would be suitable. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh? Is it in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so we just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So, I am finally figuring out where these anti-chamber stuff is again. Not again. Actually, let's go back. So what do we get? What do we get for this? The courtyard, which I actually just got. Ooh. Oh boy. Gems? Dig spots are always left unlocked. When we get to the higher ones, this one's actually going to be much more better. Much better. It'd be funny if this was actually the one. 9083. Figured it wasn't. Where did I put my book? I know I had it the other day. Where is my book? We'll figure it out later. think we got pretty good. We'll do this one. Perfect, I got one of my dice back. I need a west wing thing, please. I have to go for that. I have to. Because there's no way I can't continue on. Four gems. Rumpus room? Ooh, yay! Does this mean... Am I on the wrong side? There we are. Looks like I don't have everything I need. The pool! Ooh, let's go. Huh. money. A floppy disk. I'm definitely using you. Two beautiful gems. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Hubert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle. Why is that going? After a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of the society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular volume, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcements of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will would precipitate a fury of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marin Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swinburne, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, I think it's about time I start trying to play Stardew. Wish me luck, because I'm 100% sure I'll be distracted by fishing. Good luck, Arya! Her disappearance remains one of the age's most... With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad but 14 summers... Of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provincial heir of the sprawling Cynic Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it is clear the young heir from Harrington, distinguished in his own right as last year's country science fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the upcoming weeks. More to follow. Why? Why throw this on a 14-year-old boy? I need to wink that. I wanted to wink that. It's locked. Is that a net that I could use? Nope, I'm guessing this is locked. It's fine. Time to go back to the office. Ooh. Tell me my future, good sir.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Oh boy.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
Wow.
He was told he would not find. the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
realizing yet again that I didn't have my thing on. Why is it not showing my thing? Why do I keep on turning it off? Whee! Okay. Maybe just doing 3 rooms a day will do good. Definitely doing that. It says there's 1 key in here. Oh wait, no, it's always unlocked. Never mind. Where's the other item? Oh, running shoes. Why didn't I notice the shovel before? Coins. Nice. suddenly feel very sad. What did I just get? Ooh, nice. I need this one. What do we got? Let's do research logs, actually. Ooh. Cause and effect. One key, one gem, or one die. does this say? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. False. False. True. So these two are false, so that makes that one true. Darn it. Yes. Experiment successful. Ooh. Let's head back real quick then. Is that the greenhouse one? Key to the secret garden? I think that's outside. this it? Nope, never mind. Sad day. Okay. Well, let's see. It worked! We got one of them, boys! We got one of them! Woo! Yes! Oh my goodness, we got one of them! I need a bedroom though. Let me have one of these oranges, please. Anything? Anything at all? Darn it. Well, I got the secret garden at least. I hope my progress isn't removed. My progress is 100% about to be removed. Dead. I had a good one, though. I had a really good one. Run today. I was nice. We'll probably end today. We'll probably end now because it is pretty late for me. But that was so much fun. We actually got one of them. One of the levers that time. If we just had one more key, we would have been able to move forward. So I'll end it there for today. Tomorrow we'll be probably doing this with with a different game, but oh boy. Oh, so those are okay, that makes sense then. Oh well. We're gonna end it here for the day. Bye bye. Knowing me, since I'm free for a week, I'll probably show up early and stream and chat again. Well, it wasn't exactly early. I got out late. Like, very late. So, yeah. Oh well. Wait, no, I pressed the wrong one. No! I pressed the wrong one. But yeah, we'll end it there for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Touche. Touche. Anyways. Oh, yawn. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably play Stardew Valley before moving back onto our dear other games. So yeah. I love you, my hatchlings, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!